This episode of Gamerheads is brought to you by Magic Mind, the healthy energy drink that will help you take your creativity to a new level. Hey, listeners, as we look back at last year and we start looking forward to next year, we want to focus on content and deliver content that is important to you. So, to do that, to get your feedback, we have created a form, and there's a link in the show notes to get your feedback. And we want to hear what you have to say. We want to hear what you like about the show, what kind of segments we want to hear in the future. And if you fill out this form, at the end of this month, at the end of December, we'll be giving away a $50 gift card to a gaming platform of your choice. And if you fill this form out, you'll be entered to win that gift card. So click on the link in the show notes, fill up the short form, enter in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. And we want to hear from you. We're excited to hear what you have to say. All right, let's start the show.
Hi, I'm Celia Schilling from Yacht Club Games.
Hey, this is James from Mega Cat Studios.
Hey, this is Matt, aka Stormageddon from Reignite, Screen Snark, and the Fun and Games podcast.
This is Stephanie from the Boss Rush podcast and the Boss Rush Network.
Hey, this is Mark and Keon from Bonte Avond.
Hey, this is Sebastian with the ProNerdReport.com and the Single Player Experience podcast.
Hi, this is Chris.
Mike.
And Garrett from Daylight Basement Studio.
Hey, this is Baron J67 from Level 1 Gaming.
Hey, this is Todd Mitchell from Code Right Play.
Salutations, this is Mike Carroll from Stroll Art.
Hey, this is Jeff Moonen from Fun and Games Podcast.
Hey, this is Patrick from the Backlog Odyssey.
Hey, this is Rune from Runic Codes.
Hi, this is Andrew from Spalato Bros.
Hi everyone, Jill Grote here from the Indie Informer.
Hey, this is Brimstone, and you're listening to Roger Reichart on the Gamerheads podcast.
And welcome to another episode of the Gamerheads podcast. My name is Roger. We are live, and Mike or Phil, can you pull
working
up
on
the
it.
live stream?
That's why I just mouthed the F word.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. Like I said, my name is Roger. Along with me are my good friends and co-hosts. We have the president and CEO of Gamerheads, Phil.
Just gonna feel it for a second. I'm super stoked to be here. How are you guys doing tonight? What?
Oh, Phil, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the holiday gift card. That was really nice.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. So thank you so much.
Good.
Yeah. Also, we have a...
Also, I was thinking about it, speaking of. As much as I enjoy my entrance music, I feel as though a presidential song needs more horns.
Okay, well, we'll talk to Mark about that.
Mark's off for the rest of the year. We could be in trouble.
That's true. We'll figure it out. We do have our co-host and good friend, Mike.
Hi.
Maybe?
I don't get a song.
No. Hi, Mike.
Mike, you want the knife?
Due to budget cuts this holiday season, we've reduced your... There we go.
Oh, there it goes.
Look, it's snowing.
I'll hire a new audio tech. His name is going to be Tai Ming. That dude just fucking lost his job. I'm sorry. I made it.
And a very festive ho hokum to everybody.
Oh,
yeah,
ho
hokum. Yeah. We also have a very special guest returning. We have Baron. Oh my God. Audio. There we go.
ZZ
Baron
Top.
J67. Oh, yeah. It's not one of those shows, Baron. It's not one of those shows.
It's like it
could be.
Look, this top, this needs to be changed to the artistic section because I have some artistic designs. This was created special for this show.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, hey, Roger, by the way, it's not Tuesday and you're not playing Vampire Survivors, just as a heads up.
I know. I keep forgetting to change that.
No.
So
live in the future or the past.
That's right. Or the past. Like 2 weeks ago.
Live in some time that is not
Yeah.
the current one.
Yeah, present. Who needs a gift this holiday season?
That's right. Baron, thank you so much for joining us. It's always fun to have you on the show. And I just want to thank you, too, for having me on your show for the end of the year kind of wrap-up thing. I mean, maybe not quite the end of the year, but it was a nice wrap-up. And I was amazed by the star-studded guests that you had, and then you had me, and I'm like, why?
Well, Roger, you know what happens when a star burns out, right?
Oh.
It becomes a black
They
hole.
go to Gamerheads?
No, it becomes a black hole.
Oh.
So you used to be a star, and now you're just a black hole.
Oh, I see. No.
Absorbing
Destroying
everything.
everything around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't. Do we know it's destroyed? Do we? No, let me.
Oh, that's right. You know what? You're absolutely right. I've seen Event Horizon. What happens is much, much worse.
Look,
true.
Yeah, that's true. I played the game Event Horizon, and
You
it's
should
not
see
great.
the movie.
It's like worse than being stuck in a black hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, is it VR? No.
No, it's a bad Switch game. It's a bad Switch game.
Is there such thing?
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not better than Red Colony 3.
Man,
That's true.
R2. R2 was the real classic.
Yeah. Well, Baron, thank you so much for joining us this week. It's really nice to have you back. We have quite a bit to cover today, but before we get into all that, just want to welcome our patrons as well. And so welcome, patrons. Welcome, Sarah, Jill, and Matt. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And you can also support the show as well. For as little as $3 a month, you can become part of the Gamerheads Nation. You can go to patreon.com/gamerheads to join us there. And then we're live streaming as well. So thank you, everybody, for joining us in the live stream. And Phil is watching that chat. And if there's anything that anybody wants to say or, comment on, Phil's watching that.
Apparently I'm lagging really hard on the stream, though, from what I'm seeing. But maybe it's because I'm me, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because, I don't know.
It could be a lag, too.
It's fine.
So anyway, this is our holiday special. I don't know. I guess that's something. And in honor of that, we have something very special. So before we get into games we're playing, each year kids write to Santa and send their letters and their well wishes off to Santa. Unfortunately, though, some of those letters don't make it to the North Pole, and they somehow end up in the Gamerheads mailbox.
Your address is off by one number.
We have a couple. Yeah, just by one number. It's crazy how that happens.
It's North Pole kids, not the Pole North.
Why don't you just admit what you're doing, Roger? You're going to the mall and you're seeing the little mailbox outside of the Santa, meet the Santa thing, and you're just grabbing the letters.
Just
grabbing the letters.
Santa letters. That's a move. I like it.
Yeah. So we got a couple of them.
That has to be breaking international law.
The North Pole government's going to be on your doorstep.
Maritime laws.
According to Section 36 of the Geneva Convention, you're not supposed to steal.
Thou shalt not snipe Santa letters.
The greatest of sins.
I mean, here I guess we're airing out the grievances and my things that I've done. But so I will read some of these letters. So Baron, I just sent you a letter, and
This letter is from Emma to Santa. Emma, 6 years old, Denver, Colorado. Dear Santa, hi, it's Emma from Denver. Obviously. No, I'm sorry.
Wow, this 6-year-old
says the return address stamp on it, Emma. Santa knows.
I know.
Santa also knows you bought some forever stamps too. You're not keeping current.
Hold up. Like, I know.
Hold up.
Who do you think I am? I do this year in, year out, lady. Like, I'll be delivering to your grandkids.
Emma, let me tell you why your letter did not make it to Santa. Santa missed the shredder and Roger picked it up.
Doing you a favor here. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'd love a pink teddy bear. to be my bedtime buddy this Christmas. Thank you for being so awesome. Also, you smelled funny when I saw you at my dad's work Christmas party last week. My dad said that the smell of beer, despair, and broken dreams.
Right here.
What does that mean, Santa? Love and extremely concerned Emma.
Man.
Emma sure is learning a lot at that young age.
Wow.
There's a lot of life.
Yeah, she is.
Life
I'm also
comes at
curious
you
how Emma
fast.
doesn't know what beer smells like at 6 years old. She must not have had the same dad that I did.
Well, she is from Denver.
I was lighting my dad's smokes for him when I was 6. Come on.
Oh, poor Emma.
Like, that is not a Coca-Cola can.
No, it's not a Coca-Cola can.
My dad drinks a lot of Cokes.
Emma, how do you spell Coca-Cola? B-U-T-W-E-I-S-E-R. Emma, welcome to first grade for the third time. We've covered
Oh, poor Emma. Poor Emma. Hopefully she gets that teddy bear.
Did she really want pink or did she want a punk teddy bear is my question.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's see. We have another letter here. Let's see. Mike, I'll have you read your letter. I'm sending it over to you right now. There you go.
All right, let's see what this little bastard wants. Wow. All right, this comes from Liam. This letter is from little Liam, 9 years old, from Portland, Oregon. Dear Santa, 3 weeks ago, I saw you at the restaurant my parents own. My mom took me and she seemed really mad. I was wondering why she was yelling at you, pointing at one of your female elves and saying, was she worth it? And then why did you say, she makes me feel alive, something you haven't done in 9 years? And then she said, she was our babysitter. Anyway, all I want for Christmas is for my dad to come home. He hasn't been home since I saw you at the restaurant. Friends forever, Liam.
Wow.
Oh, wow, Liam.
Well,
Liam just learned some hard life lessons.
Well, Liam, if you need to send a letter to your dad, make sure it's care of our good friend Retro Game Frankenstein, who's also in the same situation that your dad is.
Wow, that is wow, that's some heavy stuff there. Phil, I'm gonna send you your letter. I sent your letter over. If you could read that for us.
Let's see if I can figure out how to read this week. So the letter that I have received, that Santa should have received, that somehow made its way into our hands via nefarious means, is from Zoe, 7-year-old from Nashville, Tennessee. I think that's Zoe. Hi, Santa. It's Zoe. This year, I really, really want a sparkly tiara. Can you make it blue and pink jeweled? I'd love that. You probably get a lot of Zoe's writing to you, so to refresh your memory, you might recall me as the kid whose parents argued with you at the mall last month. Dad kept saying, you never let me be the big spoon, and Mom was shouting something about a workshop incident. I don't get grown-up talk. Anywho, I'll leave you some milk and cookies. Wishing you a merry holiday. Zoe. P.S. If you can't make a tiara, noise-canceling earmuffs would do, and maybe some counseling sessions for my folks. They really need it.
Wow. That is some...
These,
wow.
yeah.
Zoe's
I don't...
Yeah, what is...
Good for
These
her.
kids should all just be asking for therapy at this point.
I know. Also, this would be so much better if there was Christmas music playing on.
That's how you do it in post, man. You do it in post.
I know.
Don't talk about the postman. We've seen enough incidents with Santa.
yeah.
Don't bring the mailman into this, too.
That's right. All right, I have the last one here. I have a letter from Josh, 11-year-old from Manitowoc, Wisconsin. Wow.
Manitowoc?
It says, Dear Santa. Yeah, Manitowoc, yeah. Dear Santa, there is a problem with your naughty and nice list. Every year I ask for a modest gift. Last year I asked for a model car, and all I got was a pair of socks and underwear. The year before that, I asked for a new bike, and I got a pair of shoes and Rustler jeans. Last year, a kid named Tommy got an Xbox Series X, and you know what he did that year? He put a tack on the teacher's chair. He also set off fireworks in the bathroom and punched my friend Kevin. The year before that, he got a Nintendo Switch and put dry cement into my teacher's coffee when he wasn't looking, right before Christmas.
When the teacher yelled at him, Tommy said his dad owned this town and he was going to get my teacher fired. And the next day, my teacher was fired. This year, please check your naughty or nice list a third time. There are some obvious flaws in your system. Your quality control elf, Josh. Wow, Josh.
Did he even ask for anything?
What
did he ask for?
I mean, no. I think he's asking
Sounds like
for
Josh is just a narc, is all that it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. Gosh, that's so. Yeah, exactly. Hey,
you know what you get for
Josh.
Christmas, Josh? Stitches.
Yeah,
because that's what snitches get.
Yeah.
Now we know why he doesn't get nothing for Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Josh. Life isn't fair.
You're a little bitch.
Yeah. Some people get things that don't deserve it, and some people who don't deserve it don't get things, and you don't deserve it. So
yeah, well, I mean, that's
with your buddy there. I'm gonna put dry cement in your gas tank.
Wow.
Wow. Josh, wait till you learn about politics.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Wow. Well, those were our letters to Santa that somehow
sure
ended up
glad
in
that
our,
you got
in
those,
our
because I don't
hands.
think Santa would be very happy to see
Yeah.
those. Meanwhile, these poor kids are just having their lives ruined all because you stole their letters, and they're just wondering where they're becoming so disenfranchised now.
Yeah. Well, actually, these were from like 5 years ago, so I mean, who knows what happened?
What
to
if
those
that
kids?
was their canon event and you just sent them down a dark path?
Oh, that's true. I think you're right. I think I'm their origin story. Or ruined their own story.
We need a follow up.
I was about to say we need to follow up the "Where Are They Now" Santa Kid stories.
Yeah.
It's all like murder mysteries.
Roger just doomed entire universes because he stepped in during
That's
that
right.
canon event.
Oh,
That's right. Emma, age 9, is now 12. She lives on the streets.
Sound like the Unsolved Mysteries episode or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cold case. No.
Oh man. Anyway, thank you guys for reading those lovely letters to Santa.
Hey, listeners, and Mike and Phil, tell me if this sounds familiar to you. To get me going in the morning, I start with a large mug of coffee, and by mid-afternoon, I start feeling sluggish. So I go to the coffee shop, and guess what I do?
Get coffee?
You buy more coffee.
That's right. I buy more coffee. And at night, I have a hard time sleeping because it keeps me up all night. The caffeine does, and I'm super tired the following day. And guess what? I do it all over again. It becomes a vicious cycle over and over and over again. And I wasn't getting much sleep. I was losing productivity and creativity, and I knew this wasn't healthy. Phil, I know we talked about this. Mike, does that sound familiar to you as well?
Absolutely. There's only so much coffee I can handle, and by the end of the day, I am angry. I'm yelling at my clients. I'm yelling at my family. It's just it's a vicious cycle, like you said.
Wow. Well, Mike, I think you'd be happy to hear that I discovered a product called Magic Mind, a healthy energy drink that helps me break that vicious cycle. And with this one little shot, it actually greatly improves my mornings. I take it in the morning and I feel energized throughout the whole day. And the best part, I don't have the crashes in the afternoon, and I feel energized throughout the whole day. And I'm not crabby, Mike. I'm not crabby or upset. And yeah, it makes me really happy.
Roger, can I just say that it's very obvious when you have not drank your Magic Mind?
That's true. There was like a week where like I ran out and we were recording and you said, did you not take your Magic Mind today?
It's doing wonders for you, man.
Yeah. But with me, and I'm sure both of you as well, my days are really long and it does require a lot of focus and creativity. I'm in all day meetings and creating learnings at my day job as an instructional designer. And then I'm writing reviews and producing Gamerheads. And at the end of the day, I did feel burned out and I lacked creativity and I lacked focus. But once I started taking Magic Mind, I did feel a change. Like I said to you guys a couple weeks ago, it just makes me feel so much better. I have my creative juices flowing. It allows me to think differently about the learnings I'm building and develop fun and clever solutions. I can actually focus in meetings, especially in the afternoon where I started struggling the most. And when I get home, I feel energized and excited to put my talents into writing and producing the Gamerheads podcast. I don't feel burnt out like I did before, and I'm getting plenty of rest and at night, and I'm not taking a lot of caffeine in the afternoon. And I feel way better in the morning and happier out through the day. And the best part is, and the reason it is because of Magic Mind, and that's why I love Magic Mind. Probably like you guys, I've tried other energy drinks. Most of them left a sour taste in my mouth or gave me an upset stomach. Plus, yeah, exactly. Plus, Phil, we talked about this. You only know some of what goes into those energy drinks. You don't know what's made in those things. But with Magic Mind, not only does it taste great, but it doesn't leave me with an upset stomach, and it's made with all natural ingredients sourced from the best suppliers with no sugar added, and it's nut free and vegan too.
Where do I possibly get this Magic Mind? Because I'm currently taking a green drink, and I'm not sure if I'm getting the results that I want. So where could I acquire some Magic Mind?
Yeah, good question. So Magic Mind is actually launching. Is actually launching in Sprouts Farmers Markets at the beginning of January. So you can try a few bottles from the store first before committing to a subscription. But when you are ready and you've tried it and you're like, yes, I am a fan of this, because you are going to become a fan of this, and you want to sign up for a subscription, you can do so at magicmind.com/gamerheads. And using the code GamerHeads20, you can also get up to 56% off your first subscription or 20% off your one-time purchase. That's GamerHeads20 for 56% off. It also works if you're already a subscriber. You save on your next subscription payment. And I've included the link in the show notes below. So again, that's magicmind.com/gamerheads with the discount code GamerHeads20 for up to 56% off your subscription. Let's move into actually talking about video games, shall we? Games that we're currently playing. Yeah, what's a video game? It's a video game podcast. Baron, since you're a guest, why don't you tell us what games you're currently playing?
So, once I thought I was done with Remnant 2, but then it got added to Game Pass, and I realized I only played it on PC. So, you know, all of a sudden, the bug bit me again, and I was playing a lot of Remnant 2. And what further adds more oomph to this game is the fact that I am getting a whole new slew of weapons, whole new slew of items. I'm fighting bosses I never fought in my PC playthrough, and that just I Remnant 2. But then I got my invitation to Once Human, and now I once paid attention to my real life. And now if you see me on Discord and it's a green light, I'm most likely playing Once Human.
What's Once Human? I don't know what that
It
is.
Is what DayZ should have been or tried to be. I feel like it took from DayZ and added a lot more like RPG elements to it, and then it threw in a whole weird multiverse, other dimension warping system. So you're like fighting randomly, a treasure chest will grow eyeballs and then like try to run away from you, but it's not a mimic. It's not a mimic.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say a mimic. It sounds like a mimic.
No, but it like you'll walk past a theater, and then all of a sudden the screen will like light up, and it'll do the whole ring thing, and a giant monster from another dimension will pop out, and like you got to kill it or run away for.
Is this a third-person shooter?
Yeah,
like,
it's a third person,
okay.
And that's what actually makes me happy that and then it does have the first person aim down if you want, like if you double right click, it'll go to like a whole first person mode. But it's in beta. There's some things that are a little off, obviously, but it's still fun, and I'm glad I got in. So.
Yeah,
Once Human,
that's cool. Yeah, no, I'd never even heard of that game, so that's awesome. Remnant 2, like that's one of the games we talked about. That's it is a Souls-like, and I enjoy it.
Oh,
so, yeah, because because it feels different than like Demon Souls.
It's not medievally.
That, and then it's not trying to crush you just for the sake of crushing you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where That's why I always say if I was ever going to introduce somebody to the genre, even though most people wouldn't recommend that, but I would throw that at them, because if you can get through that and you really enjoy it, then we can send you down the darker road. But I think it's a perfect introduction game. That and like Jedi Fallen Order.
Especially because it does feel more like a shooter than anything else when you're playing it. Like, you don't really think of it as a Souls-like because you're playing through it. You're just like, all right, I'm playing a shooter. It's kind of grueling and punishing, but it's a good time.
Yep.
Yeah. And also multiplayer, which is awesome.
It has the best multiplayer system.
It is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just that jump in, jump out. And then the community is so damn helpful.
Mhm.
Like, I always leave my games public because you'll randomly get. I got a new weapon because a guy came in and played a different tune on that whole giant instrument thing.
Yep.
And then a new gun popped out of the ground. And then we got another
That's
item.
cool.
And I had no idea. I was like, what? And
that's cool.
But I wouldn't have got that if it would have been like how Elden Ring is, where you gotta go and summon somebody and hope they know what they're doing. And it just, I hope that more Souls-like games with multiplayer take on Remnant's multiplayer system. It's almost perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's we talked about that on your show, but I think that's a really good way to pull people into that genre as well, right? Because if you get to play with people that know how to like understand like how Souls likes work, right, and kind of show you the ropes, like I think that's a great way to introduce people into the genre. Where like Elden Ring, like I was excited that you could play multiplayer on it, but it was clunky, and even the multiplayer itself, like you couldn't do. I don't think you could do boss fights, right? I think that it was limited. It was at least limited.
Yeah,
right?
like if I'm not mistaken, you couldn't just run around the entirety. There was some random stuff.
Yes.
It was very random. And then once you fail or if somebody dies, they go back to their world. It's silly.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, agreed. So cool. Anything else you're playing?
War Tales.
What's War Tales?
Oh, Shiro Games. So War Tales is a strategy tactical RPG where you have a mercenary band of soldiers going around this big map. You're taking on contracts. You can go on assassination missions and whatnot. Or you could just be a bandit and like rob people and fight caravans and take their loot and go sell it and run from the guard. Or you could turn in your friend, one of your party members, and then get your slate cleaned. Like, but then you can go break around. It's a lot. It's on Game Pass. It's called War Tales. Go check it out. Shiro Games. If you like XCOM, if you like Disgaea, like the grid-based tactical RPGs, this is very much that type of game. You get to capture bears.
That's cool.
Like if you come across a bear and you got enough ropes and you knock it out, you can capture it and then have a bear in your party. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So like, is it pretty like, so like, that's one of the things I really liked about the early Fallout games, like Fallout 1 and 2. Like you could do anything, right? Can you pretty much do anything in this game?
This is very much I'd say so. I'd say you can do whatever you want. Like even when it comes to critical story moments, even though it doesn't really change the world extremely too much with a lot of the decision making moments, but you could side with the refugees, or you could side with the guard, or you could side with the bandits. When it comes to certain story beats, like you could just there's a moment where you come across some escaped prisoners, and they're hiding out in an iron mine, and you can either kill them or you can go kill the guards that are looking for them. Like, you know, and then depending on who you fight, you're fighting a different level of enemy, and you know, so it may be easier to fight the bandits because the armed guards are better equipped, and you know, and then there's like people who lose randomly. There's a disease that's going around in the world, like without getting too spoilery. You'll come across like roaming bands of sick people who are just looking for food, and if you don't have the food, you kind of got to fight them. Cause like it just it's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Sounds really cool.
It's fun. It's if you enjoy tactical RPGs and strategy RPGs, it's worth checking out. Party management, ranking up, all of that. Gear, crafting. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the War Tales. Is that on the Xbox?
It's
on
War
Game Pass
Tales
Xbox,
is on
or?
everything. PC.
Okay.
I believe it's on Switch as well. I hope they come out with a physical version because I would definitely buy it.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna shut up now.
No, that sounds amazing. I want to play that game. So very cool. Is that it? Is that all the games?
No, but please move on because I could do this all day. I play a lot of games. Yeah.
You can do a quick fire.
Do one more.
Okay.
Do a quick fire.
Quick fire. Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen.
Oh yeah.
What else? ESO.
Okay. Oh, you play ESO.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk. I mean,
you almost sounded disappointed in yourself, Barry, when you said that. Roger's like, "You play ESO," and you're like, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah, it's
no, because he knew what was coming next. He's like, "Yeah, I do. Do you?"
I don't want to group up with you, but now that I mentioned it, I guess
right. Like, I guess you can help me rob this pirate ship over and over. But and then Resident Evil 4. I've been bouncing in and out on my second playthrough of that.
Yeah, so now that interests me because you don't like horror games, right?
Is it a horror game
played
though?
Not when you got all the guns.
That's right.
When the rabbit has the gun, it's not hunting anymore. It's a shootout.
Still trying to convince Roger to play it.
You have to beat the game first, though, right? You have to beat the game first.
I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
It's not, in my opinion, the game is less scary when you can fight. Now, I played Mortuary Assistant because I'm...
No.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Don't say anything, Roger. Tell him it's not a scary game. And tell him it's
it's not scary at all, bro. Mortuary Assistant.
Yeah. You were just about to say, I played that game, and
I
pooped my pants.
Well, no.
That's what you're about to say.
Hey, bro, there's even a holiday update right now. They got a whole Santa thing going.
Yeah.
What? They do not. That is
you read letters from Santa.
Yeah.
Letters to Santa.
I swear there's
kids that didn't make it through the year.
Yeah,
there's a whole Santa thing right now. I promise you.
Yeah, it's rated E for
well,
Roger.
Baron.
Yes.
E for Roger. Yeah. How about this? How about you stream it, and I'll watch you stream it? That would be really amazing.
No.
We're streaming this live, Mike. People can see you shaking your head.
It's fine. Hold up. What are you munching on?
He's having some of that hot springs.
Are you having hot spring chickens?
With olives. No, it's enchiladas. No.
Hot spring enchiladas? Oh, I like that.
They wrapped it in foil and dunked it.
All right, now we're switching back topics back again.
I'm out.
God's pressure cooker.
Oh my God! There's so many product plans. Like you could do something like you could totally do that. This is like God's pressure cooker.
If you cook it in a sulfur spring, you don't even need to season it because the sulfur just takes care of all that.
Yeah,
and just boom.
Well, yeah. And you could even call it like Devil's Snare or whatever you want to call it, right? Sulfur, Devil. Ooh, yeah. See?
The branding! The branding!
Yeah.
All right, so now we just have to buy out Yellowstone to start our own restaurant. That shouldn't be a problem.
Right. That's right.
No issue.
That should, just give it a couple of years.
We could put our quarters together.
That's right.
Do coins even exist anymore?
Doing a Mortal Kombat tournament?
No.
Is that what's happening with all of our quarters together?
Right? Win a couple tourneys, buy a city.
That's right. That's what it was like in the early 90s, right? You just win a couple tournaments, you buy a city.
No, you ran the table and you went and got a double cheeseburger from Burger King is what happened.
Well, that's true too.
Sponsored by Yellowstone.
I was about to say, which
chicken.
I had for lunch today, Burger King,
right.
if you want to sponsor us.
Wait, I just realized something. Roger's been trying to change the subject from Mortuary's assistant.
Yeah, that's also...
so we need to get back on Roger playing Mortuary's assistant.
Look, you are a ferryman of the dead. That is what you are. in this game, and it's definitely an experience worth checking out because what you're doing is you're helping people pass over, and it's
you're talking about Spiritfarer.
No,
Spiritfarer. I think you're getting the name wrong. It's called Spiritfarer.
No, this one is an Americanized Spiritfarer. And,
really?
Yeah, and you do interact with these spirits, and it's definitely worth. And you got to help them pass over because through helping them pass over, it helps you heal and you get through your shift.
Yeah,
Roger,
it's not a game, Roger.
people?
It's an experience.
Yeah, what's your issue with dead people?
Yeah, Roger.
They're not even firemen. It's fine.
Man, you got to help them pass over. This is for their families.
Yeah.
Roger, do you have an issue with family?
Are you not a family man, Roger?
Wow, Roger. Wow.
I learned a lot about you today.
Oh,
this guy.
All right.
So stream it.
Thanks for your update, Baron. Mike, what are you playing?
I actually I'd rather
Just
go back.
cut you
I'd
off.
rather
Baron's
keep
like, I still
talking.
got 6 more games to talk about. You just cut me off
come on,
after
man.
that.
Dude,
All
I
right,
played
fine.
Dave the Diver too. No.
Oh, Dave the Diver is very good, by the way.
Yes. I didn't realize how violent it was going to be. I was not ready for that. But yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Did you get to the Dredge part yet, or did you download the Dredge DLC yet? Okay.
I'll shut up
It's
now.
free. It's free. It's free. The Dredge DLC is free.
I like
Yeah,
free.
go download it. Yeah. You have to
Mike,
get to a certain part.
Mike,
of
you
the
do
game,
it.
But... All right, Mike.
Mortuary's assistant.
No, I'm not playing that game.
No, that's okay.
Is that what you're playing, Mike?
I mean, if it
you can stream it, and I could watch you play it.
I will. You know what? It's even got to the point. I will seriously pay you. I will pay you like $20 just to stream and play that game.
$20.
Yeah.
I will buy
chip
some
in.
Magic Mind.
I'll chip in.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
I'm broke. I have a 5 for you. I got a 5er. I'm ready.
I see Baron's 5 and Mike's
thanks.
20, and I raise it 25. So now you're up to 50 for playing it, streaming it all the way through.
$50 to play this game. Like
All the way through.
how much do I have to play?
You have to play.
All the way through.
Yeah, you got to play. It's only like a 7-hour game.
Dude, it's 50 bones.
Yeah, that $50.
50 bones will buy you
that's not
150
much.
hour game.
$50, and I'll send you some boiled chicken.
Ooh.
Yellowstone boiled chicken.
Yellowstone boiled chicken. That's like
is it on
Kentucky
Game
Fried
Pass,
Chicken,
or what is this?
Yellowstone boiled
Why am
chicken.
I even
like
considered
that.
this?
Because there's $50 involved, Roger.
Yeah, $50
That's why.
Yeah, that's
for you to stream Mortuary's assistant.
Start
I have
to
to
finish.
beat the game though.
Absolutely.
Start to finish. You have to beat the
Like,
game.
what if I just can't beat the game because
Well,
it's
then
too
you look up a
hard?
walkthrough.
Yeah,
Get
we got
good.
walkthrough.
Yeah, we'll help you. We'll walk you through it.
Get good. Okay.
I'll think about it.
Did you beat? Did anybody on this panel beat that game?
Mortuary's
No,
assistant.
Baron,
Oh
did
no,
you beat
I would
that
never
game?
play
Well,
that.
no, because a broke character. No, actually, during my charity stream, we only had a few hours, and I had to go deal with some family, so I wasn't able to finish my experience. But I haven't went live with it again. But
Baron, that happens to Roger too when he plays scary games. He has to deal with stomach
that's
issues
true, that's
instead.
true.
Oh
Yeah.
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 But this game is.
Thanks for giving me another idea of how to get out of playing scary games. Baron.
What's that? You need me to come upstairs? Yeah, I'm all over
Oh,
it.
I do use my family as an excuse to get out of things. Oh,
Anybody with
100%.
children uses their children as an
Oh
excuse
yeah,
to
it's
not
one
go
of
to
the
work
best
that
things.
day.
Oh, and you
That's
add a
true.
dog
That-
to the mix, and it makes it even better.
Oh
yeah.
man.
It is the
Oh, and-
one reason I am upset at myself that I have not reproduced successfully is because I don't have that easy out if my kid's got a doctor's appointment and nobody
Wait.
can prove it. That is the only reason.
Wait. Successfully? Is there unsuccessful reproductions of
Attempts?
stuff
No,
that
you
you
know,
have out there?
they call it practice.
Yeah, dude, we're not going to talk about that on the air.
Yeah, it's
We're
only it's
adults,
9 o'clock. We
Roger.
gotta wait till after 10 o'clock to talk about stuff.
Call it a dry run, but it wasn't.
Hey, there you go.
Oh my god.
There you go.
All right, what have I been playing? What have I been playing?
Yeah, what have you been playing, Mike? What have you been playing?
I've been playing. Well, obviously the usual. So this new Fortnite update that's got the Guitar Hero game. So that's
Oh yeah. What do you think of that?
you know what,
What
it's
do you think
not
of that?
bad.
Because it's like $5 a song, though, isn't it? Isn't it
yeah,
like,
but you can
what?
but you don't
Pretty
have to pay to play the songs. There's a constantly
true.
rotating track list, so you can play whatever's there that day. But Harmonix released a game very similar to that. I think maybe about 10 years back, and it was like a Rock Band spin-off that you didn't need the guitar controllers for, and it was.
Is that the one with the cards?
I I don't think so.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Phil. I don't think that was it, but I know what you're talking about. That was a cool game. That was a cool idea.
So it's just like that.
It was like you put down different cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but can is it fun to play with a controller and not? I hear rumors that they're thinking about bringing out like actual
PDP.
Like,
they already announced it. They're gonna make an official announcement in January. They're bringing they're making controllers for that aspect of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to see what that is. So I've been playing that, and that's a lot of fun. You know what's interesting is that it can get pretty difficult because I'm used to playing it like the guitar way. And then I muted my TV, and I was getting 5 stars. I didn't even listen to the song. I was just seeing how the notes were coming down and stuff. But that was a lot of fun. And then so not only did I did that, I busted out the Wii because my son was really loving it, and he started playing Guitar Hero 3. So
nice.
Man, that game aged very interestingly. There are some things that happen in that game that if they happen now, they would get a lot of backlash for. Like, well, for example,
Really?
it's nothing crazy. It's just how people when you do a guitar battle against Tom Morello in it. So if you remember Guitar Hero 3, there's guitar battles, and then after you beat Tom Morello, the two of you do an encore, and as a sign of the times, 2005. The scantily clad ladies come out onto the stage and start dancing, and it's just like I was watching that. I'm like, that is so mid 2000s. Like that's not this kind of thing that you would see these days. It would be take itself a lot more seriously.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun to see Guitar Hero 3 on the Wii and all its blurry goodness. So we did that, and then I played Mario Wonder, and then I subsequently turned the game off, and then took the card out and put it on my shelf because I'm sick of that game. I never thought a Mario game would be too challenging and make me angry, but it did. There was this one where you gotta take out like 8 enemies within a time limit or something like that, and there's like these floating clouds that I gotta try to take out, and I'm trying to jump on these floating clouds, and I just can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you need that to progress.
No, it's a side one to get a Wonder Seed, if I remember correctly.
But it's still
okay.
It still made me.
I was gonna say I hate when games don't make an extreme like puzzle or a puzzle fight be a progress. Like that was my biggest gripe with Remnant 2. That puzzle fight.
The one where you're outside and it's all like,
bro. I reviewed that game. I don't know if I told you guys that last time.
No.
I reviewed that game, and I was ready to put down the game and write my review from that point. Like I was like this, and I even put it in my review that this is a filter. This should have been an optional boss, and there's no way this should have been tied to the main story because this will make people stop playing.
I luckily enough had a person walking me through that entire thing that knew it very, very well. So we didn't have too much of a problem with it. But again, it's just because I had somebody walking me through it because that section's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Like that's the only way I can phrase that. Like it's just super tough and I'm not that smart of a human being. And so if I wouldn't have had my person with me, I never would have made it through.
This is what I'm saying. And then imagine playing it when there's only a few people online because it's a review copy.
Where in the game did you get that as well? By the way?
That's the worst.
What level did it come from?
So that part comes as you're finding Clementine.
Yep, because I got it as the second world, and from what I understand, like it's all kind of randomized worlds. You don't get them in the same order every time. So like we got it in the second world, and
I had it in the first.
No shit, that's how you kicked it off.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yes, it's always the second world.
Oh, okay, got it.
That part is how you open up the other world. So
gotcha.
You get your first world, and then once you finish that, you end up in the labyrinth. And then once you're in the labyrinth, that's what opens up the other 2 worlds. So you have to pass this moment in order to progress in the game. And I thought that was the worst decision ever.
Yep, terrible decision.
It was a horrible decision.
Looking at you, Gearbox.
Dude, that was such a perfect optional boss. That would have been a perfect. Imagine a gear set or something you would get. You don't even get a weapon.
Right.
Now that I think about no, you get the cube. You get this cube sidearm. But I would have been okay with earning that as a side
Make
mission.
it a Star Road type of a situation. Like it's not.
Back to you, Mike. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I'm good. This was captivating.
Yeah.
He says as he's clicking on his controller.
No, that's actually him. You're kind of loud. You're kind of loud
Mike.
playing that there, buddy. Okay. And then other than that, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say about the Mario thing. Do you turn on the online? Like, do you turn on the online so that you're playing? Yeah. Okay, because a lot of the times what happens is like there'll be ghosts of other players, and you can
Mario's
just or not ghosts, but like like there's other people, like it looks like they're playing at the same time, and if you die, you can have your ghost touch them, and then you'll come back to life. Like, so you can kind of cheat that way, right? With like, I'll do that with my kids. Like, I'll have somebody play Yoshi, like one of my kids play Yoshi, and then if we die, we just swim to him. But you can do the same thing if you do that online as well. If you just keep the online,
still very
You
frustrating.
sure this isn't Spiritfarer?
It might be. It might be.
No one
You
passes
just swim
on.
to somebody that's alive.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Mario Wonder, nobody. That's the real wonder of life.
And that's the thing is, why would it's Mario
Wow.
Wonder? I'm not supposed to get this frustrated
the Wonder
at Mario
Seeds.
Wonder.
Oh.
So
That's true.
But oh well.
Well, there's also an early level too where you
Buffalo.
the bulls are running.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the buffaloes. Yes. Oh my gosh, that is really tough. That one I had to. I was like, I said to my son, "You are just gonna sit on there as Yoshi, and we are gonna swim to you because there is no way we're gonna be able to do this without that." So we did it. We got the seed, but that was tough. That was really tough. I tried it solo. I can't do it solo.
So that's
Sorry.
Let's see. Other than that, yeah, I played a game actually. In this game, I played it from start to finish, and I hadn't done that in a while. Where I was like, "All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going." I think Phil may have talked about this on a prior episode, but I'm not exactly sure. But I played this game called Ravenlock. No.
I don't know.
It doesn't ring any bells, but doesn't mean I didn't play it.
It's on Game Pass, and it's definitely inspired by Alice in Wonderland.
Maybe I did play that actually.
Oh, yeah, you did. I do remember this now. Yeah.
Yes, and it's a hack and
I drink
slash
a lot
game.
of Coca-Cola. I don't remember everything.
Yeah, it's a hack and slash. And there goes another one.
B-U-D.
Oh my God.
Man down.
For those that are listening
Man
and
down,
not
man
watching,
down.
Mike is okay. His headset just fell
Yeah,
off.
sorry about that. That was the dog.
that's right.
Anyway,
that's right.
Ravenlock. So it's a hack and slash game, and it's an indie game. I think the whole thing took me about maybe 8-9 hours, something like that to beat. And it's very basic. So it's not like there's not like a light attack and a heavy attack. There's just you're just spamming the button, but then there's also different magic attacks that regenerate. And the graphics actually look very nice. It's kind of like it's odd almost, like the enemies almost look like very detailed Minecraft characters. So very like voxel, but they look really cool. And the character designs, like when it gets into like some of the creepy characters, some of the creepy enemies in the game look cool. There's very basic missions that you're doing. So it's kind of like an entry level hack and slash. You can collect, there's things, you can upgrade your character, you can collect different things, but it's not a very deep game. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, the plot is basic, but I really had a blast with it, and I was like looking forward to playing it every day. So it's on Game Pass too. So
yeah. Nice. When did this? Was this an older game?
I think it came out maybe in
last
September.
year.
Oh, it was last year.
Oh, no, you might be right. I think it was. Somebody reviewed it over at Level 1, so yeah. Time is a blur.
Time is a construct.
Flat surface.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ravenlock, good game.
Ravenlock. Okay. Cool. Phil, what have you been playing?
I have not really played much of anything, except for I've been playing everything. By everything, I mean, obviously, Overwatch and the show. I've also dabbled into the new Fortnite modes, including the Guitar Hero mode, which is not a mode to play if you've had too many Coca-Colas. I have played around with the racing mode as well. With the racing mode, I actually thought was a pretty good time. It's a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be, but it's still a lot of fun. I'm 12-ish hours into Alan Wake 2 and still loving it. I hit a moment this afternoon even, excuse me, where there was a well involved and I'm pretty sure I peed my pants. But that's not really the important part. It just keeps getting better and better. I do not hate this game in the slightest bit. I think everybody should play it, and it's lovely. And I see some of the reviews that are out on it giving it less than an 8, and I shake my head and say, what game did you play? The only thing new that I really played is I played a game called, what the hell was it called? Headbanger something or other?
That's a Christmas game, right?
Headbanger Rhythm Royale is what I played.
Oh, that's not it. There's something else.
Oh, yeah.
I played that.
It's on Game Pass, too.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. I played it with a couple of friends of mine. It is all, obviously, a rhythm-based game. It reminds me of if you took Fall Guys, combined it with Fortnite, and put it all to like a Guitar Hero style of play, where people get eliminated round by round, and it changes up the type of game that you play every time. It's actually moderately amusing for being as basic as it is. And if you've got a small handful of friends together and you're imbibing in some adult beverages, it's a good time to hang out and play that and watch your reflexes slowly go to crap as the night goes on. All of it's pretty generic and you're all a bunch of chicken heads, but it's fun. It's enjoyable for what it is. It's super basic. It's a good time.
By the way, Phil, let me interrupt really quick if you don't mind. The game I was thinking of is a game called Headbangers in Holiday Hell. It's a top-down shooter.
Oh.
Whoa.
That sounds a little bit more interesting, actually. Is it on Game Pass?
I don't think so. Actually, it almost kind of looks like Zombies Ate My Neighbors a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Classic.
So, that was it. Sorry.
That's all right.
Cool.
I do have to give a small little shout out to Overwatch because they have pulled out all of the holiday maps this year. Like, it seems like every other map is decorated very festively, which I appreciate as much as I'm not a huge fan of the holidays. But like when I see games do that little extra something, puts a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Like Mortuary Assistant.
Yeah. Just like
with the Santa mode.
Just like with the there's probably Jacob Marley in there and the Christmas past and Christmas future. Right.
Oh, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, you help all those people.
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug. For myself, what have I been playing? So I started playing Retro Bowl again. I just started playing it. So this is for those of you that are not familiar with it, I think it came out last year. It is it looks like Tecmo Bowl, but you only play offense. You don't play defense. There's no defense in the game. But it has all the teams. Obviously, they're not licensed teams, but they're all the colors and all the cities. And so like so much so that even they have the alt uniforms for them. Like, so like I picked Green Bay because I'm from Wisconsin, and their alt uniforms are like the old Acme uniforms, right? Like the dark blue and the gold. So it's just really funny. So I started playing that again. I really enjoy it. It's pretty fun. I have been playing this game, and I do know why, but it's just kind of hooked me. It's called Suika game.
What?
Suika game. So it's I think it means watermelon in Japanese, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. So what it is, actually, I saw a friend Jordan playing this game, and I was like, oh, he's playing this game, I'm gonna check it out. And now I started playing it. So it is a drop game. You have this fruit and you drop fruit, and you match two of the same fruit, they create a different fruit, like they grow. So like there's a progression. So like 2 cherries create a strawberry, 2 strawberries create a grape, 2 grapes create like a little, like not orange but looks like an orange. 2 of those things make a bigger orange, 2 of those make a apple, and then 2 apples. So you try to connect them all, and then, but obviously you don't, you're dependent on what fruit you're given. So you have to like figure out how you're going to drop these fruits so it gets you the best score. And it's in a container, and if you go above the container, if your fruit gets above the container, your run ends. And it's stupid, but it is fun, and it's just relaxing as well. So it's just it's a silly game that's just like, oh, I can do one more of these things, and it's a great wind down game. I think it's Suika game. I think that's what Suika game. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that lately. What else have I been playing? Oh, I started Baldur's Gate 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, now that's on Xbox. I started playing it. I like it. It's good. I was not expecting as much dice rolling in the game.
Oh yeah,
and that's pretty cool. It's cool, but it's weird too, right? Because like it really does feel like you're playing a session of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it does.
Especially like in the narration of it, like you'll say something like, "Oh, there's a character here. What do you want to do?" And you'll say, "Well, I want to try interrogating it." And then it's like, "Okay, roll the die, see what happens." And you roll the die, and if you succeed, they're like, the narrator tells you what happens, and if you don't succeed, the narrator tells you what happens. I'm like, whoa, this is really cool. Like the presentation is yeah. For listeners, Baron's holding up his dice. This game is really cool. Like it's really well done. I was playing so I've been playing this game and I was like, wow, I really love this. And then I was like, I have Baldur's Gate 2 on the Switch. I should just start playing that too. Not as good. Baron's face right now.
If you thought if you thought Soulsborns were hard.
Yeah. But I loved Baldur's Gate when I was a kid. Like I loved Baldur's Gate. And I shouldn't say kid, when I was a teenager. I loved playing that game, and now but it's not the same. Like the Baldur's Gate 3 just kind of kills it. So
are you gonna tell me you really got past the spider dude? Like back in the day,
in what?
In Baldur's Gate?
Well, I don't know. Probably. I beat Mike Tyson back. Hey, no, Baron, I beat Mike Tyson back in the day.
Oh, so you're that guy.
I can't beat Mike Tyson. I can't.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're that. My bad. I didn't know. You're that guy.
I didn't know who I was talking to.
No.
I didn't realize I was messing with a G here.
Yeah. Let me tell you, like I was a esports star as a teenager, not so much anymore. No, I can't.
Black hole.
I can barely beat like I don't know, like a bad ball. Is that his name?
Bald Bull
in Bald Bull. Yeah, I can barely beat him in Mike Tyson now. So, yeah, those are pretty much the games I've been playing. Oh wait, no, one more because you guys mentioned a Christmas one. Below the Stone. So this is in early access right now. It is a roguelike game where you are a dwarf and you are looking for treasure, and down in the depths of these mines you are given quests to do as well, and you can collect treasure, bring back items back to your like guild and make things. But they updated it with, so it just came to early access a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe, and they updated the game with some holiday stuff. So now they have Christmas lights up and Christmas trees, and they have Christmas presents, and you can open up presents and you get different gear. It's pretty cool. My guy's wearing a Santa hat now. That's very neat. But that is Below the Stone, and that is PC right now. Well, it's obviously on Steam. So, but they do have plans to come to Switch as well. But those are the games that I have been playing.
Nice. Yes.
Mike, we have a trivia game, but our boss left. But we could do the trivia game between Baron and
we can
I,
do
or
that.
should we wait
Yeah,
for Phil?
So, all right.
Okay.
So yeah, put on
Okay.
those there thinking caps, because
Okay.
we're gonna do some.
Oh wait, our boss is
All
back.
right, okay, everybody look busy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
So here's our game. So this is going to be a little bit of some Christmas trivia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a game franchise, and I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to ask, has Santa Claus or a version of Santa Claus ever appeared in this video game in this franchise?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so you're gonna give us the franchise and we
the
have to say yes or
franchise, and
no?
you say was Santa ever in this franchise? Bonus point if you could tell me
Okay.
what game Santa was in.
Oh.
So, like, for example, Roger, if I started with you and said War of Gods.
I would say yes. He
That's
was
right.
in
That's
that
right.
game.
So
That's
sound good. That makes sense. Super easy, right? Baron. So
Yeah.
we'll go.
Did I pass?
No,
wait,
that
wait,
was
wait. Did I pass?
that was
Did I
just that
pass?
was just a test.
Oh. Okay.
I'm
The
scared.
games I picked out, I'm gonna try. I'm my ability in terms of timelines is not that good. So this is just from oldest to newest, as far as I remember. So if it's not perfect, that's not my fault.
Okay.
So
that's okay. That's
so
right.
we'll start with Baron. We'll start with you because I'm gonna go clockwise according to my screen. All right, Baron. Has Santa ever appeared in a Pac-Man game? Not just the original Pac-Man, but any Pac-Man game. A Santa or some kind of variation of Santa.
Yes.
I'm not saying like Pac-Man wearing a Santa hat. I'm just saying Santa.
Oh. Then yes.
All right. So the answer is no. I've never seen Santa in a Pac-Man game.
But he was in the Pac-Man
That's
cartoon.
right. He was in the Pac-Man Christmas special.
Okay.
The cartoon.
I was gonna.
That's right.
Oh, see, horrible.
That's all right. That's
No,
that's okay. I would have said yes.
This game sucks.
You're rage quitting right after the first one. All right, Phil, Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh. Yes.
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 You are correct. Santa has appeared as a character in Toe Jam and Earl. Let's see, Roger. Tomb Raider in any of the Tomb Raider games.
I'm gonna say no.
Say no, and you would be correct. Santa has never appeared in a Tomb Raider game.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a game that Santa would show up in.
Yeah, but you never know.
I said any
Haunted.
variation.
Well,
it's a Yuletide horror movie.
Yeah.
Just a homeless guy with a big gray beard hanging out the bottom of the temple.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Change.
Oh, thank you, ammo popping up in ammunition. How did you get here?
I'll give you 59 millimeter rounds if you give me 25 gold points.
Yeah.
All right, Baron, we're back to you. NBA Jam. Has Santa ever appeared at NBA Jam?
I feel like you're getting the really hard one.
Right? Because I'm going to say no.
Say no. You are incorrect.
I feel like he was.
Santa was a secret character in the 2009 reboot of NBA Jam.
I hate this game.
Was that on the Wii?
It was on the Wii. It was on the 360.
No. Oh.
Okay.
See, I didn't even know they did a reboot then. I'm thinking of the new one that just came out recently, but he was probably in that one too. This guy, this whole elusive Santa dude is not real.
Whoa.
For the games I'm picking. He's not in my games.
Phil, what do we got for you? Resident Evil. Have you ever seen a Santa or Santa type character in a Resident Evil game?
Ooh. I think that's the key word, a Santa-like.
I know, that's kind of where I paused there, because I know that there's the gnomes that you shoot, and if we're counting the gnomes, then yes, but if we're just saying straight up Santa, then no.
All right, so we're saying straight up Santa, so the answer is no. Well, even though, so I'm not counting the gnomes. So yeah, you are correct. No, Santa has never appeared in a Resident Evil game. All right, Roger.
Go
ahead, Baron. Were you going to... Did I miss something?
Oh, no, I was going to say, I feel like if he was going to be in one, it would have been Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, I could
like
see it.
that. I feel like if there was going to be a Santa, that's where he would be.
I kind of want like a what's the word you call him? Not a patch, but a mod where Mr. X or whatever is just Santa Claus.
That
instead.
would be awesome.
That's scary.
Just kicking down walls and
That would
shit
be
like
cool.
that. Like that'd be, yeah, I'm all in.
All you hear is jingle bells.
That's how you can tell. You can just hear it. Yep. Not footsteps. Just yep.
Just the sleigh bells ringling.
Right.
Roger, your game or series, I should say, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say he was in Grand Theft Auto.
Right. Yeah, you're absolutely wrong. There's never
he wasn't
you
in
can
Grand
like
Theft
if you
Auto.
play GTA Online, like I'm sure there's outfits and stuff, but there's never been like a Santa character.
Wow.
In GTA.
See, I can't believe that.
Talk about missed opportunity. There's freaking aliens.
Yeah, right.
And jetpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's shocking.
All right, Baron. we're up to you now.
I'm
Back to
gonna
you.
lose.
A franchise that is near and dear to my heart. Clay Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's not, because it was Jack.
It's not.
I thought it was Jack
Well,
Frost.
I'm not saying yes or
Santa
no, but
like.
remember, it's the entire
Okay,
franchise.
then yes. I'll just say yes. I'll say yes.
All right, you are correct. Yes, Sumo
Thank you. Yeah.
Santa, Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
Okay.
Okay.
Because my first thought was like, wasn't it the Jack
Bad
Frost
Mr. Frosty.
guy? Like, yeah. See, okay. Now I want a brisk iced tea because that's always what I think of when I think of that movie.
That's a hell of a correlation.
Well, remember the whole.
I get it. Yeah,
brisk.
Gil Brisks. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, Phil. Let's see. Oh yeah, a classic franchise that we haven't seen a game of in a long time. Gex.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Gex 3 even.
Ooh.
Bonus points for Phil. Yes, Santa is a
Wow.
boss in Gex 3 Deep Cover Gecko.
I loved the Gex games. Those games are so
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
Cheers to me.
Okay, Roger. Capcom series Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. That takes place in a mall, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The first one does.
And therefore I would say yes.
All right.
He's in the game because he takes place in a mall, and I'm going to say it takes place in the first one.
Okay. So you're half right. There is
No,
a Santa,
Okay.
but he's in Dead
Okay.
Rising 4. Actually, in Dead Rising 4, the entire game
Ooh.
takes place.
Was it 4?
Oh.
The entire game takes place on Christmas Eve, and it takes place in the mall. So there's a mall Santa that's a mini boss that it's an optional boss that you can fight him or not.
God, I enjoyed those games.
Those
too.
Dead Rising games were awesome.
You hear that gunfire? Optional.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, Baron. The
Oh, Lord.
Arkham series. The Batman Arkham series.
Ooh. Oh, this one's a tough one.
Because I remember it snowing, it being cold in one of them.
Wait. Can I ask a question on that, though? Are we talking about just the trilogy? Or are we talking about... Why am I helping Baron on this?
Yeah, I
Are we
don't
talking
know.
about the trilogy or the
If
origin?
it has the word...
Origin's part of it, too, because that was Arkham.
Yeah, if it
That was
has
Arkham
the
Origins.
words
That's what I'm saying.
Batman
It's Arkham
and
Origins.
Arkham in it,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to say yes. I'm going to say
You're
yes.
gonna say yes? Okay. I'm terribly sorry. Santa does not appear
Oh.
in the Arkham series.
Wasn't it like winter
Arkham
in
Origins?
one of them?
Yep.
That was in
Yep.
Origins.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah!
throw
Yeah,
out.
that's what I was saying. I actually thought he was in that one.
No,
But
that's
you know what he...
I hate
But you know,
this game.
Santa is in
I hate this game.
Batman Returns, right? The Super NES game.
Never played
I'm
Batman
pretty sure he
Returns, so
might
I'll
be
take your word for it.
Wait, so is Batman a Christmas movie?
Batman
Batman
Returns could be,
Returns,
yeah. If
definitely.
Die Hard is a Christmas
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
I hate that
Yeah.
conversation.
If Die Hard is
then
Returns,
Batman
definitely is, yeah.
definitely is, yeah.
Yeah.
And so is Gremlins.
Yeah, and also Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie, not a Halloween movie.
1,000%.
All right. What do we Phil, we're up to you. Let's see.
I
we
think I'm
just did
winning.
the Batman ones. Okay.
Nobody's keeping score, Baron.
I am.
I'm
What are you
winning.
talking about?
Oh, okay.
Loser
okay.
has to leave Judgment Day. Okay. The Hitman series. It was a throwback to
you
Monday
dress up
Night
as
Raw.
Santa.
It was a throwback to Monday Night Raw.
I know.
The Hitman series.
Yes.
Yes. All
Yes.
right. You are correct. Do you know in which?
Absolution.
I like Absolution as a call, but I'm going to go with 3 instead.
It was in Hitman 3, and now it was originally in Hitman 3 as like a charity DLC,
Mhm.
but now it's in the full game. You are in Paris, in one of the levels in Paris, this big mansion, and your job is to kill 2 thieves named Harry and Marv.
Huh.
Throwback to Home Alone.
Oh,
And
yeah.
as you're walking around this mansion, if you go into, there's a room, it's Christmas time, there's a tree. If you go there at just the right time, Santa is there putting presents under the tree. And yes, you can kill him and dress up as Santa and have free reign to roam around the house.
You know, when you say that, I think to myself, my favorite Kanye West Jay-Z song is Santa's in Paris.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Baron. I'm glad somebody understands that joke.
No.
think I just won.
That's
there.
right. I'm
just
done.
From Baron's reaction, I just won.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up.
That is, I think I got it. I get it.
Dude, it's a badass song. Like, I'm not playing, but
it's
like,
amazing.
it's definitely not Santa's in Paris.
All right, I'm just gonna end it after I got one more, and then I'll end it. Roger, your game, Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oof. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna agree with Baron. I'm gonna say
Santa's in Shovel
yes.
Knight?
Santa.
You got it
yes,
wrong.
yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
Santa does not appear in Shovel Knight.
What?
Baron won. Winner.
Son of a.
All right. So yeah, so that was it. That was my fun little stupid game.
I like
that. That was great. Game. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, with that, I think we're gonna wrap things up. So before we head out, though, Baron, how can people find you and follow Level 1 Gaming?
Why would they want to do that?
Oh, because you guys do awesome work over there. Why wouldn't they?
Debatable. No, but
well, I mean, you did have me on the show twice, so that maybe. Yeah,
the credibility of this place is that kind of.
I know.
Damn.
No, but
I still wonder why people come back to this show. That's the part I don't understand.
We got to muck about in the no.
Same reason people catfish, Roger, because they can.
I guess.
Options.
Oh my gosh.
But no, yes, you can find me everywhere at Baron J67. Maybe your favorite video game that has an old online component you'll see once was on 600 days ago. Baron J67. And then if you want to read what I somehow type, don't do it. No,
dude, we saw your fingers. You were holding a fork.
Like all of a sudden, how did Baron publish an article? No, but he was eating the whole time. No. Internet. No, but lv1gaming.com. We just had a whole crazy heated discussion about leaks and all that other fun stuff. And youtube.com/lv1gaming20, the number 20. And then please check me out and support us over at Team Landfest. I am doing the Landfest Battle for Charity event again. And I've currently raised $333 so far.
Nice.
We're on our way to and we're on our way to 1,000. Pretty soon my kids have to paint my fingernails and toes. My daughters are looking forward to that. So, but yeah, a lot of stuff there. But yeah, lv1gaming.com.
Nice. Mike, how can people follow you on social media?
You know what? I don't even post on social media anymore, so don't even bother.
Oh, okay.
Pez Guy Mike, though, in case you wanted
to. Phil, how can people follow you on social media?
I only talk about comic books on social media, so there's that. You can always follow me at BNow23 on the old Twitter machines.
And listeners, you can follow us on Twitter at Gamerheads Pod. You can follow me on Twitter at Nintendoraj. You can also follow us on Blue Sky at Gamerheads Podcast, and check out our website at gamerheadspodcast.com, where you can hear this show and other shows and read our reviews and news there as well. Well, Baron, I want to thank you so much for joining us. This is so much fun. I love having you on this show because it's always a treat and we just laugh our heads off. So thank you so much for joining us.
Dude, thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Mike, I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for joining us this week.
Always a pleasure. Did I just steal Phil's catchphrase? I don't remember. But I did.
Don't know. Phil, thank you so much for joining us this week.
Ho hokum.
Hey, you son of a...
Oh, there we go. You guys...
The old turnabout's
and
fair
listeners,
play.
That's right. Listeners, thank you so much for giving us a listen. If you like what you hear, leave us a review. Check out Level 1 Gaming. Leave us both reviews. That's wonderful. That's what we need to help us grow and help us understand what you want from us as well. So until next week, everybody, stay safe, game on, and happy holidays. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Happy holidays.
So long.
Take care. Peace.